It's me, Cwazywabit, and welcome to another Star Citizen ship showcase. On this episode, we're going to be looking at one of the available starter ships in the game, and this time around, it's going to be the Origin 100i. For those of you that do not know, Origin is the in-game luxury ship brand, akin to brands here on Earth such as BMW, Mercedes and Audi. They do tend to have a more polished, sleeker look and are popular with people who like their characters to look rich or at least well established. I must admit, it's not my gameplay personally, but that's the great thing about Star Citizen, in that you can play however you want. If you see my other ship showcase videos, you will know that we start off things with the official CRG video, followed by a ship tour. Then I take it out and see how it handles. And finally, we pop over to Urkel to check out what components it comes with. So without further ado, I introduce to you the Origin 100i.
Maybe you're into touring the galaxy's more out-of-the-way destinations. Or you're known for your speed and tenacity. You always deliver. Perhaps you're a peacemaker, taming a wild galaxy. Whatever calls to you, choose your lifestyle with the 100 series from Origin.
Let's take a look at the Origin 100i. This is one of the starter ships. This one's a rented one, so I could have a look at it. So it's got that sort of Origin sort of styling to it. So if you've seen the 600i video that I did, then you'll know the Origin is like the equivalent of like the Mercedes or the BMW in the verse. Access to the quantum drive on the outside. Let's see what else we've got. So I believe that's the entry. We'll have a look inside in a minute, but let's just open the door. A nice animation. That door looks pretty hefty as well. Taking some time on the creation of that. Close that for the moment. And continue going around. So the Origin 100i has this air function, adaptive intake refinery. So it's supposed to develop its own fuel in terms of the hydrogen fuel. Underneath, nice sized weapon for the size of the ship. You got your side thrusters there. Anything underneath? Nothing jumping out. Nice smooth underside though. It's definitely got that sort of Mercedes vibe to it. So, moving around. Let's check out the landing gear. Nice bit of detail in that. Well, it's not my sort of gameplay personally, the sort of posh aesthetic to the Origin style. Definitely comes out on this, even though it is like a starter ship. Again, you've got that air intake again. We had access to the quantum drive on the other side. There doesn't seem to be any other sort of component access around the outside of the ship, so maybe it's on the inside. Looking out at the front. Oh, it's got a door on the front. Let's have a look at what's in that. Can't quite see what that's for. Maybe it's like the radar or something. Oh. Radar system. Yeah, radar. Okay, so on the outside we've got radar and quantum drive. Let's check on the inside. That is a nice, nice animation. Okay, so very small on the inside. We'll jump up in the pilot seat in a minute. We'll close the door. Pretty sure that's supposed to open, but... Oh, open door. There we go. So we've got some storage. Looks like 2 SCU. Very reflective. Any doors on here? No. Okay, so we've got our other components there. Can this be dropped? Does it lower? Let's try it. No, you can't access it from the outside, it seems. Let's close that door. Got a bed, which is always nice in a starship. Does feel a little bit on the cramped side, if I'm honest. A TV there for when you are needing it. Do you have any personal storage anywhere? Looking around, I'm not seeing any personal storage. It's quite sterile, isn't it? Your fire extinguisher. That should be coming in shortly. Okay, so no personal storage. That's fine. Let's see what the power-up looks like.
Origin Jumpworks at your service. Core system operational.
Okay. So we've got 2 main MFDs plus 2 holographic. Got your radar in the center and HUD. Let's have a look, see what the advanced HUD looks like. That's nice. Okay, let's have a look, see how the externals look when we're putting up the landing gear, etc. Get a good view. I do like those wheels on this one. Okay, let's put the landing gear up. Yeah, it's quite a nice animation for that, isn't it?
Thank you.
Let's take it out for a flight. Looks like we're daylight. Exterior looks quite nice as well. Looking out from the top, a nice shine on it. Handles okay in atmosphere. Wouldn't say it's the best, but definitely pretty nimble. Okay. Let's take it out of atmosphere to do the regular tests. Okay, so first test we're going to do is we'll go from 0 to full SCM speed without the use of thrusters. In 3, 2, 1, go. So maxing out at 259 meters per second, 260. Kind of like the borderline between the two, so it's sort of flicking back every so often. Okay, going from max SCM speed back to 0 without the use of thrusters. In 3, 2, 1, go. It slows down relatively quickly. Okay, we're going to open up nav. Boom. And we're going to go from 0 to top nav speed without the use of thrusters in 3, 2, 1, go. So it tops out at 1,424 meters per second. Gets up there pretty quickly as well. We're going to go back to 0 without the use of thrusters. In 3, 2, 1, go. Again, not the fastest at doing this, but it is only a starter ship, so seems to be relatively reasonable. There's definitely some faster ships that can achieve this quicker. Okay, let's turn around. Head back towards the space station. So this time we're going to go up to full speed using thrusters. And then back to 0 again, also using thrusters. So heading up to full speed now in 3, 2, 1, go. So we got down to 67% on the thrusters before we got to top speed. It does take a while for the thrusters to recharge. It takes a long time actually for the thrusters to recharge. We're already past the station. Remember, everything is, in terms of the power assignments, everything is stock at the moment. 96%. Okay, so we're at 100%. So now we're gonna go back to 0 using thrusters and see how much of the thrusters bar that takes up. In 3, 2, 1, go. Used up half. So that takes us down to 400 SCM. That climb rate though is pretty terrible. It's only at 5% now. And we're at 0. Okay, So it only got back to 8% by the time we hit 0. So you'll get like 1 thrust plus a little bit to do that. Okay, let's do the maneuvering tests. So we've got a nice reference point. So we'll start with a roll test, see how fast it can go all the way around 360 and back to its original point. And 3, 2, 1, go. Not bad on the roll. It's quite quick on the roll. Okay. Next up, we'll do a yaw test. So again, all the way around to our starting point. And 3, 2, 1, go. Definitely not bad on that one. Then we'll go for a pitch test. End over end in 3, 2, 1, go. Not bad. Kind of leads me to think that this would be half decent in combat. You can throw it around a fair bit. The weapons will be limiting, I think. Only the 2 on that. How are we doing for missiles? Okay, let's take a look in Urkel to see how we do for components. Okay, jumping into Urkel to check the specs of the ship. If you want to check specs of the ship, head over to urkel.games. It's always good to throw them some support. Okay, starting off with the weapons. The Origin 100i comes with 2 size 3 hardpoints and comes standard with 2 CF337 Panthers. Missile racks comes with 2 size 2 Strike Force. Shield wise comes with 1 size 1 web shield generator. Power plant wise also size 1, and that is a power bolt, and that's civilian grade C. Coolers comes with 2 size 1 Arctic Storm coolers. Quantum drives comes with a size 1 Expedition. And looking at the stats of the ship, it comes standard as a 582 DPS with 87 alpha damage. Missile damage wise that it comes with is 4115. Boost regen time is 26.7 seconds. It's a bubble shield that has 1500 HP. So all in all, not too bad for a starter ship. Like many of the starter ships though, you will want to upgrade it pretty quickly. But it's definitely a good start. It's got a little bit of cargo, the 2 SCU that we saw. So you can do a little bit of cargo running with it. And it's got that classic Origin look. So that was it. That is the Origin 100i starter ship. Let me know what you think. If it's one that you would be happy to have in your hangar. If not, why? Also, I'd really appreciate it if you give the channel a follow. I'm trying to build the subscribers up to 500 by Christmas. Hopefully I can do it, but I can't do it without your help. Also, if you would like money off a Game Glass subscription, check the description and you'll see a link there that's going to give you some money off. Big thank you for checking out the video. This is me, Cwazywabit. See ya.